Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
The Honorable Mamega Farizia Humairo MPD as our loving lecturer and unforgettable my lovely friends of education department to whom I loved. First of all, let us say thanks to our God Lord Almighty who has already given us mercies and blessings until we can gather together here in these nice occasions exactly. Second of all, praise and salutation never before gotten to send to our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who had already guided us to the path of light, from the darkness to the lightness, especially from the world civilization. Well, happy friends, here I as the moderator, and I would like to read all the agendas. First agenda is opening, second agenda is presentation session, the third agenda is question and answer session, and the last agenda is closing. Well, everyone, before we start to the first agenda that is opening, let me introduce all the presenters. First presenter is Miss Erika Prastika. The second presenter is Miss Inayatul Muzayyanah. The third presenter is Miss Syaharani Aliyatul Khirji. The fourth presenter is Miss Roisa. And the fifth presenter is Moch Rido'i, and the last presenter is Taufiq Urrohman. Well, to consist the time, let us open our agenda by reading Basmalah together. Hopefully, our agenda will be running well and bringing much beneficial for us. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Well, thank you very much. Gone to the second agenda, that is presentation section. Well, let me give this opportunity to all the presenter. First presenter is Miss Erika. For her, the time is given.
Well, thank you, moderator. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
So, guys, today we have two topics to explain. But before that, I will asking you some question. So, take a look this picture. What picture is this, guys?
Banana.
That's right. Apa? You mean that this is bananas? Hello?
First move.
Yeah. Okay. For Debbie, Mrs. Debbie, do you like bananas?
Yes.
I like.
Okay, for the sentence, the first I say the picture is bananas. The formula is the picture is for subject, is for to be, and banana is as noun. And then the second sentence is I said that, do you like banana, Debbie? And Debbie answered that, yes, she is like banana. The rule of the sentence, Debbie likes banana, it reminds us to tenses. That is Debbie as subject, and likes is verb one plus ses, and banana is the noun. It reminds us to tenses, right? Do you know what is this, guys?
Simple
What
present.
tense?
Simple present.
Good. That's simple present. Okay, first topic, I say that we have two topics to explain. Okay, we know that the first topic it is about simple present. Okay, move to the next picture. Okay, what picture is this? What is she doing?
Singing.
Singing.
Yes,
She is singing.
do you mean that she is singing? Yes,
Yes.
she is singing. Okay, next. What are they doing?
Crying.
Crying. They are crying.
That's correct. They are crying. Okay, next picture. What he is doing?
Greeting.
He's running.
He is running. Okay, good job, guys. Okay, for this picture, we can conclude that the sentence always use verb being and also the to be, right? Like he is running, she is singing, or they are crying. For this sentence, we know that the second topics will explain about.
Present continuous.
Okay, thank you for the answer. We will explain about simple present and present continuous. Okay, maybe the more explanation will be explained by another presenter. Thank you. Before that, I will return it to the moderator. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam. Well, thank you very much for Miss Erika, who have already given us a best explanation. Gone to the second presenter, she is Miss Inayatul Munawara. For her, the time is valuable.
Okay, thank you for moderator. And here I will explain about simple present. What do you know about simple present, guys? Hello, what do you
Simple
know?
present. Simple present tell about
It
daily
tells
activity, return.
Jaren, Jaren.
Okay, good. Simple present tense is a tense that is used to talk about something general, something that's always happened repeatedly, or a general truth. For example, eating, sleeping, uh, working, etc. The simple present tense is the tense that is most often used in everyday life. Uh, you understand?
Yes.
So that's the meaning of the simple present. Thanks for me.
well. Thank you very much for Miss Inaya. Gone to the third presenter. She is Miss Syaharani Aliyatul Khirji. For her, the time is available.
Okay, thank you for Miss Laila Malfiratika for giving me time. Okay, here I would like to continue this topic about simple present tense is used to express. First is daily habits. Did you know about? Do you know about daily habits, guys? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Uh, Daily habits is behavior that is done repeatedly. As we know that these daily activities are very attached to us. Everyone must have repetitive activities so that they are not aware that they form daily habits. Like example, in PPT, I have breakfast at 7 a.m. When we always have breakfast in the morning, we indirectly build a habit, and this habit includes the excess of the simple present. Second one is work that is often done. Work that is often done. This is different from daily habits. because the work that is often done does not have to become a habit, but it includes the express of simple present. For example, he often he often comes late. The third is general truth. General truth is facts that are true and accepted by society in general. Example, the earth goes around sun. As we know that the earth always revolves around the sun. This incident is called the general truth because everyone accepts that it happened. And then the last one is a statement in the present moment, like I love him and he liked coffee. I know that you already knows about this. And note, if the verb is the present tense is combined with the third person singular subject, it must be es, es, or change to es. For example, I drink, change to he drinks. Second, I watch, change to he watches. Last one, I try, change to he tries. I think enough, and I will giving back to the moderator. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for Miss Alia, who have already given us best explanation. Go on to the fourth presenter. Uh, she is Miss Roisa Ikfi. For her, the time is given.
Thank you to Miss Laila Makfirotika for giving me time. Okay, here I will explain about the formula of simple present tense. The formula is subject plus verb 1 plus s or es plus object. And then the next is the rules. Oh, sorry. We use es or s for the subject third person singular, such as she, he, it, and singular name. And then the next is rules. When the verb end in ch, ss, sh, x, or zz, we add es. For example, touch became touches. And then when the verbs end in a consonant plus y, we change y to I and add es. For example, study became studies. And then when the verb ends in a vowel plus y, we just add s. For example, pay became pays, buys, etc. And then the next is example. The first example is I eat a banana. The verb eat not add with s or es because the subject because the subject is not third person singular. And then the next example, he eats a banana. The verb eats add with s because the subject is third person singular. That is he. Maybe that is enough from me. I return to moderator.
Well, thank you very much for Miss Roisa Ikfi. And gone to the fifth presenter. He is Moch Rido'i. For him, the time is given.
Okay, thank you for moderator. Here I will explain the present continuous meaning. The present continuous meaning is a tense that you can use to explain something or express an action that is taking a place a certain time in the present. Present continuous tense used to express an event that is taking a place at a present moment. A part of the time used are now, at the present, and at this moment. Next, for a rule, for a formula, for a present continuous formula. Okay. This is a present continuous formula is a subject plus to be or is am are are plus plus object. Example, I am a singing. The second example is you are a singing. That's enough for me. I will return the moderator. Hmm.
Well, thank you very much for Mr. Rido'i. Gone to the last presenter, he is Mr. Taufiq Urrohman. For him, the time is given.
Okay, thank you. I want to explain you about how to combine verb with ing. In the number one, if the verb ends in e, then e must be removed before adding ing. For example, love to loving and save to saving. And the next is in the verbs ending in double e. For example, number one is agree to agreeing and see to seeing. The number three is if the verbs end with one vowel and one consonant, then the consonant must be double. For example, sitting, sit to sitting, and run to running, like I'm running in the yard or I'm sitting in the chair. I think that's enough for me, and I will give to moderator.
Well, thank you very much for Mr. Taufik. Gone to the last presenter. She is Miss Laili Robiatul Adawiyah. For her, the time is valuable.
Okay, thank you for the moderator for giving me time to explain about the present continuous tense. So for this section, we have known the explanation before about the present continuous tense and also the formula. So right now, I will be explaining to you about some verbs that are not used in the present continuous because simple present continuous is not like the same as simple present because there are some verbs that are not used in simple present continuous. For the first is verb of sense. Some verbs are not being used in present continuous like hear, smell, notice, and recognize. For the second is the verb of emotion. Emotion is telling how about your feeling. So for the example is like desire, refuse, forgive, wish, care, hate, adore, like, and dislike. For the third is verb of thinking. When a pupil have thinking about something and when have when you are having a in the situation of thinking about something or learning, like feel, realize, understanding, know, mean, suppose, believe, expect, remember, recollect, forget, trust, and mind. For the next verb is verb of possessing. Uh, verb of possessing is about how verb that you are on about yourself, like belong, possess, and
on. And for the last verb that we are not used in present continuous is seems, appear, contain, consist, keep, and also concern. Okay, thank you for me. I will give back my time for the moderator.
Well, thank you very much for all the presenters. Well, guys, maybe let's go on to the next agenda, that is question and answer section. Maybe one of you have any question, you can raise your hand and say your question. And I will give you time to ask this question to the presenter.
Excuse me, moderator.
Yeah? Yeah, Mr. Agif?
As we know from the lecturer, we haven't seen the exercise yet. So, can the presenter show us the exercise so we can really understand about the material?
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you very much for Mr. Agif. Okay, I will give this big opportunity to all the presenters to give us some exercising in order we can understand more about this topic. And for the presenters, the time is given.
Okay, thank you. As I said before, we have two topics to explain. This exercise for this is only for simple present, okay? Answer true or false to the following question. The first is everybody dies in their nightmares. What do you think, guys? It is true or false?
And for all of you want to answer, you can raise your hand, guys.
Yes. Everybody dies in their nightmares. What do you think?
For Miss Fitri, do you raise your hand? Maybe you want to answer the first question. Okay, Miss Bianca Ramadhani, the sound is yours. Answer it. Yes, Miss Bianca, you can answer.
True, because uh, everybody is wait. Okay, I think this is true, guys. This is simple present, and then sorry, Miss. There is subject. Subject is everybody, and the verb base is dies, and well, and everybody is singular subject. So dies change to s. That's all. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for Miss Bianca. Maybe Miss Erika give some feedback.
Do you think it is correct, Miss Bianca? Your answer, I think. Are you sure for your answer?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Your answer is correct. Thank you. Next.
Okay, the next question is Annie brushes her teeth twice a day. What do you think about it, guys? Is it true or false?
True.
Yes, guys.
True.
True.
You can raise your hand, guys, and give some reasons why is it true or false. Okay, Miss Fitri, you can answer it.
Okay. I think the sentence is true because uh, this is complete. There is subject and verb. There is es after brushes, and then this is in formula in pattern of simple present tense. There is object like the and then there is time signal twice a day.
Okay, Miss Fitri, your answer is right. It is correct. And then the next.
Okay. The question is number 3. Fortunately, I agree with you. This question is true or false? Maybe anyone can answer.
Well, guys, anyone wants to answer, and you can raise your hand.
False.
Yes,
Yes, false.
you can raise your hand, guys, and give your reason. Just
This
now,
is
Miss
false.
Wilda.
This is false because uh, there is subject, and after subject in the formula in simple present is subject and then verb base. It not used to be. So I think it's false. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for Miss Wilda. And then Muhammad Rido'i, is there any feedback?
Okay. That is that is false. That that answer is true. That that your answer is correct.
Why it is correct, Mr. Dido? Mr. Dido.
Yes, that's the correct answer.
And guys, going to the next question maybe. And for the presenter,
Okay, this is the last question for simple present, right? So, he loving me. Is it a true or false question?
False.
False.
yes, Miss Laili Fadilatus, you raise your hand. You can answer it. Miss Laili, are you
Yes,
there?
Miss.
The correct sentence is he loves he loves me.
Okay, thank you for your answer.
And how is the presenter? Have all questions been answered?
Wait, Miss Laila.
Okay.
I will. Actually, guys, he loving you is wrong because this does not show the simple present or present continuous sentence. Why? According to what we learned earlier, that simple present has the formula subject and verb base and object. But also, he loves you cannot follow the present continuous formula. So, he loves you is the wrong sentence. So, if you want to change it to the simple present sentence, it will change to he loves you. If you want to change it to the present continuous, it becomes he's loving you. However, we must also know that the sentence have a different meaning. In English grammar, love does not recognize the present continuous tense. Love is simple present tense. Love is included in the category of stative verbs. Stative verbs are verbs that do not change. Stative verbs include thoughts and opinions, feeling and emotion, such as like, love, like that. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for all the presenters. Gone to the next exercise, that is present continuous, and for the presenter the time is yours.
Okay, right now we will continue to the next exercise for simple present continuous. For the first question is, are they watch television? So, what is your opinion about this question? Is it true or false?
False.
Okay, Fitri, why you say the first question is false?
Because uh, all they watch television, nothing verbing. So the correct sentence, are they watching television? Like that.
Okay, correct answer. So, for the first question, it is wrong because uh, watch is simple present. So, in continuous, we must use verb in. So, the correct is, are they watching television? Okay, thank you for your answer, Fitri. Go on for the next question.
Okay, the next question for exercise present continuous is she is not going to Farah's birthday party. It is true or false?
Anyone wants to answer, guys? You can raise hand.
Miss Erika, I think you can directly answer.
This sentence is a true one because it is suitable for the rule of present continuous. It is a negative sentence, right? The subject she, the to be is and not, and verb ing, going. She is not going to Vera's birthday is the true sentence. Okay, thank you. Next.
Okay, to the next question is number 3. I am writing in the whiteboard. Do you think it's true or false? Maybe you can answer.
True.
True, true,
Why
true.
you answer true?
True.
Because of all the rules of present continuous.
Yes, okay. Good job, Mr. Ragif.
Well, thank you very much for all the presenters. Is there any kind of exercising?
No, nothing.
Well, thank you very much for all the presenters and all the participants of this class. Maybe we have come to the end of this agenda, namely praying and closing. Let us close our agenda for today by reading Hamdalah together. And I ask your moderator here, if I have made many mistakes, pardon me please. And last I say, thank you very much and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Jazakumullah
warahmatullahi
khairan.
wabarakatuh.
Moderator.
Mas Taufik
Eh,
mantap.
ini akan panjang